court today. Excuse me. I got another dismissal. No court costs. And all that crazy shit. But I wanted to go over some of the tactics that I've been noticing they've been doing. When I say court, I'm talking like the phony traffic courts that they got spread out throughout this land because they ran a criminal extortion organization on the taxation of the roadways, right? Which can be a touchy subject because the commercialized roadways to where the trucking industry, right? That's how they snuck it in on everybody. It's through the trucking industry, right? With the CDLs and all that bullshit. You got your Class A, Class B, C, D license and shit, right? You got your Lyft drivers, your Uber drivers now in the same class as your taxi drivers, right? They just pretty much made all of you taxi drivers. And that's just pretty much what it is. You know, I stand on my ground as an indigenous American. Copper color American. Anybody else saying that they are American that are not copper colored are indeed identity thefts. That's all it is. They just stealing your name. Just like always. They stealing your name. They run around the whole world as if they mighty because they are they are actually using us, our physical being, our physical strength, right? They have been using us and abusing us pretty much mentally. Now all that physical shit that they be talking, that's some sneak attack shit. A few here, a few there. But all in all, they ain't never enslaved my peoples. They ain't got enough balls to do it. Or have done it. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's bullshit to begin with. And just going into the courts and seeing all the indoctrination and seeing the confusion, and they like looking like wondering how the fuck did he just, you know, he was speeding in the school zone and or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever they accuse you of, no safety belt, whatever. You don't know. I always look at it like, is there a crime committed here? And you have to make them define what is a crime, and you put that on the record, right? What's a crime? You tell me what's a crime. Define your legal terminology of a crime on the record, for the record, so we can know what is a crime. And then that's how I begin each case, because I don't commit crimes. So therefore, you cannot lie to the public, because when you're in the public, anything you say can be criticized in the public. But in the private, deem you not. I'll tell you that. Let it just say that. Deem you not. You just look that up. Deem you not. Period. You feel me? I keep it so simple. All these so-called paralegals and, you know, self-taught lawyers or whatever, private lawyers or attorneys or bar association, crooks, organization, crooks, whatever organized crime you from, right? With your legal needs talk and all that to bring mass confusion, right? You'll get that's just sad. It's sad. It's not no good, man. Here they cowards. And I can't stress enough how cowardly their actions are, because a coward lies. A real man, a strong leader, stands behind the truth. No matter what. Stands behind truth. They don't need to make up stories and make up lies to manipulate the masses. Yeah, the masses are dumb the fuck down, but whose fault is that? It's not the masses' fault they're dumb the fuck down. You feel what I'm saying? They went along with the program, right? It's just the program was never created to benefit the masses, mental, period. To never benefit you. So therefore, you went under what I like to call a spell. It's a strong indoctrination spell. And welcome, you are here in the matrix. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. You're in the matrix and you are willfully subjects. Yeah. No doubt about it. You are participating in this bullshit you not. That's what you motherfuckers are doing. You're participating in a system that is governed to destroy you. Because the system that we are from, us Aborigines, is from a system that was created behind truth. You feel what I'm saying? See, the difference between the government of our ancestors and today's government is the morale. The love and honor of your land, of the whole homeland, right? See, our ancestors held court out of the love of the homeland, trials, out of the love of the homeland. They wasn't paid for each case, each situation. You feel what I'm saying? You know? The difference, the judge now has a commission for each case. The attorney, the prosecutor, they all have financial risk and ties to every case that comes through the building. And I say financial ties because they are financially paid, right? In order to have a just system, you can never have finance involved into the justice system. Period. It doesn't work. And they knew this all along. But they gradually implemented their bullshit that they ran away from. Right? Really not ran away from. See, now that's another lie that I have to go in on a lot deeper, because I sometimes I would slip and I would say that because a lot of people are used to that terminology of thinking like they ran away from like their government structure of the system that they had intact in London and Spain and Europe and all that little, because they only had small societies, right? Small cities, if you want to call them cities, right? Like sewer cities and shit, you know, period. See, when they came over here, they seen paradise and seen the way that how you should be doing. It's the first time they seen motherfuckers take baths on the regular, every day. Civilized, trading. First time they ever seen that shit. First time they seen a lot of shit when they came over here. You know, and I can go deep. I'm very fluent with this shit. I don't need to submit documents and paperwork, none of that shit. Now, I used to submit, I still submit it sometimes. Sometimes I would go in and I would submit shit. It just depends on how I'm feeling and what I'm willing to expose on the record. You know what I mean? Because that record is something that I choose to control, right? What I put on to the record. Because they would have to find a way to get my shit off of that record so that the future generations don't see of what I have done. You feel what I'm saying? But most likely, like others that I don't know of, it's the same reason why others is not going to know of me. Because they don't dig deep. And they don't know of their own history as it is. That's how this shit is still going on and the corruption stay going on. Because it never get fixed in the first place. Some people might listen and learn from this actual recording, but majority of you are not. And that's how they are successful. When I say they, I mean white, black, pink, yellow, it doesn't matter. Color is nothing in this game that they're playing. It's your mind. And your mind is weak. A lot of people's minds are weak. Weak as shit. And that's something that they can never say about me, ever. Even when I was a little youngster, I had an old soul, they used to say. Right? So, I see things a lot clearer. And I use my words simple now. I don't try to overstretch it. You know, I keep shit very simple, so it's no kind of, you can't say I meant to say this. I meant that when I mean this. And it is what it is. But you guys have a blissful day. And try to help each other, man. Help somebody tomorrow. You feel me? Help them learn something that they never knew. Spark something in somebody's mind. I love doing that. I love trying to spark some shit in somebody's mind that I know is indoctrinated from this program. Right? It's not their fault. I look at these people and I'm like, man, they are very infected. They're sick. They're mentally ill. And they have no idea that they are fucking mentally ill. Real shit. It's going to come to a point to where when you identify this illness, you're going to have to do something about it. Imagine 25, 50, 100, whatever, 200 years from now, there's a law on the books stating just what I just said. Right? This mental illness called indoctrination of public education and private education that was owned by the same people who own the public education system. So basically, there's no way to get around that motherfucker except if your family knows. The majority of your families are some dumb fucks. Don't know shit. You repeating other motherfuckers' bullshit. Then you go around using Google to find these books that they kept, that they didn't burn, and then they used those books to reinforce the doctrination of you fucking fools. Just saying, man, you have no idea how big this shit go. They burnt that shit down in Brazil earlier this year for a fucking reason. They burnt the museum, our museum, down for a reason. And it wasn't just because there were some skeletons in that motherfucker older than anything and they have ever dug up. It wasn't just that. We had books also in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just like we got other books in other locations with other families, royal families, that you would never see online because these motherfuckers want them burned. It would ruin their whole shebang. That's why the books was #1 commodity back then. And if you got some pages to put up onto some of these motherfucking court records, it'll shake them the fuck up. Because they know what to look for. But the dumbass peasants and poor people don't know shit. They just walk around zombies. They don't know nothing. They run around repeating bullshit talking about you a historian when I don't even know who the fuck your bloodline is. So I'm #1 gonna call you an agent off top because you got people subscribed to you. You got over 100,000 motherfuckers subscribed to you. I'm calling you an agent off top. Period. Because there's a reason why they let you get 100,000 motherfuckers subscribed to you. There's not 100,000 motherfuckers subscribed to me. And I done been on this motherfucker over and over and over and over again. And I done seen certain people who got channels now replying under the comments that I was leaving fucking years ago, 8 years, 5 years, 10 years ago about us indigenous Americans. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I'm 42. I've been around and I don't even look it. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers just be on some bullshit, man, and they don't even know what's going on, and they're going to these little courts and they just off top give them jurisdiction because they don't know no better. They don't know no other way. They was never given full disclosure, which make it ill fucking legal. Anything contractual is illegal if it's not fully disclosed. It's not even valid. It's not even a valid contract. So most of the shit that y'all go through in your whole entire life, you go through with an invalid contract that you didn't even know was fucking invalid because you was never fully disclosed of all the information. Period. That's another way to look at it. You gotta start using more common sense. You know what I mean? You gotta start getting your finance right. Build up generational wealth. Let your money make money. You feel what I'm saying? Don't just talk about it. Let your money fucking make money. You know what I mean? Let your money flips and make fucking money. Over and 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 over again. You feel what I'm saying? But most of you ain't gonna do it. You gonna sit there like, nah, I don't even need that shit. I don't need it. I don't need it. I just need a job. That's it. I'll be comfortable with my job. That's it. I'm straight. I don't even need that. And I just be looking like, man, why? Why you all of a sudden just straight? You know what I mean? Why you straight? You don't need that, huh? You don't need these sits. You know what 6 Bitcoin will do for you right now? Huh? You know what that would do for you right now? You know how much that is right now? I go quantum right now. You like that? 7,000 $325 for one Bitcoin. That's digital assets. You know what I mean? If you would have put $5 in on this motherfucker in 2008, 2009, 2010, shit, even 2011, right? You would have been a millionaire. Just $5. Pack of cigarettes, pack of Black & Milds, milk, and bread. You would have invested in this. Just took some time and invest in this shit. Or unregulated market. Right? Just 20 minutes. And I'm about to tell y'all some shit that you ain't never gonna hear from another motherfucker, right? China's about to make another cryptocurrency. China got 20,000 pounds of motherfucking gold. China is about to make a backdoor trap move against this motherfucking US dollar that's privately owned by private families. Now they're banking on the fact that these private families are known about. And the US dollar is not controlled by the US government. And that means that the US people really don't give a fuck about the six families controlling their US dollar, right? So they're banking on the fact that, the US people will go in on this crypto and say, fuck that dollar. You feel what I'm saying? That they have no power or control over any fucking way. You feel me? And when they make that move into this space, which they can't get away from Bitcoin, which is king, right? They can create their own little blockchain, whatever, but they can't get away from king. Bitcoin, king of the motherfucking, look, when I say king, it got this dominance, 66.6. Still 666 though, ain't that some shit? 66.6% dominance. 66.6 dominance. That's some spooky ass shit to some people. Right? But I'm just saying though, you know, it might go to zero. I don't know. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy the shit up. Let that motherfucker drop down to zero. I bet I'll buy the shit up. You know what I mean? And they just can't put $1 billion on it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin today. Nah, nigga, it don't work like that. Somebody gotta sell you their Bitcoin, period. Either the miners gotta sell it to you, or just regular motherfuckers that got it selling it to you. Ain't no CEO gonna hit you up and be like, yeah, you wanna make a backroom deal and I give you so many Bitcoin. Nah, ain't none of that jumping off. None of that jumping off. And that's what you're never gonna be told. And China's about to make this crypto move soon. I don't even think you heard about it, Aborigines. Some of you might have, because I know some of the Aborigines are actually playing in this market strong. But it's not enough of us. It's not enough of us to actually know who the fuck we are and give an opportunity to our people. You feel what I'm saying? I see too many of us trying to have our people buy t-shirts or some bullshit or do a genealogy test to find out who the fuck we are or you are or not. Nigga, you don't need to do none of that bullshit. None of that bullshit. None of that bullshit needs to be done. What you need to be doing is voicing. Your voice works better than a fucking sheet of paper, my nigga. Get up on YouTube and say who the fuck you are, my nigga. Put it in the newspaper. Shit, the next time you go to court to pay some bullshit ass traffic, tell them who the fuck you are on record, nigga. That goes farther than the bullshit that they trying to get y'all niggas to do. Don't go buying no motherfucking t-shirts from a motherfucker trying to sell you some shit. Tribe up, nigga, tribe up shirts. It's a good idea. Nigga, you ain't got no crypto. You ain't having them niggas buy it with no Aborigine coin. I would respect it more if you did that. I don't respect it when you just taking dollars and not making no sense. You feel what I'm saying? Genealogy test. Find out who you are. Nigga, we know who we are. You should know who the fuck you are. I know you motherfuckers are not African. Like all these dumb motherfucking Pan-African agents have been telling you. Because that's the only thing they are. If they telling you from fucking Africa, nigga, they are fucking agents. With this foreign government that took over our confederacy, my nigga. With the helps of these fucking agents, just like the agents, Pan-African agents that look like you and I, telling you your motherfucking ass is African. When you, nigga, your mama and your granddaddy knew better. That shit wouldn't have float with them. They couldn't have got that shit off like that with them. They'd have got their necks cut the fuck off. A lot of them would have. They come with some Harriet Tubman bullshit story. Nigga, fuck a Harriet Tubman. Do y'all even know who the fuck that bitch is? You feel what I'm saying? Where she go to school? What sorority was the bitch in? You feel what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking, man. Stop you fucking falling for these fucking agents' tricks, man. Worshipping motherfucking phony balonies, nigga. Claiming to be in the bloodline, nigga. Motherfucker, how you get all them fucking subscribers, nigga, on the goddamn YouTube that don't allow motherfuckers like me to get subscribers, my nigga? Militant motherfuckers that's actually out here in it, nigga. In it. Deep, nigga. How you traveling the fucking round, nigga? Without no motherfucking security and shit. And they ain't getting at you. What, you don't know about the Brotherhood of Death, nigga? You ain't getting at them? Just saying, man, y'all gotta stop falling for these motherfuckers that's trying to get y'all attention. And that's just all I'm gonna say. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers trying to get our attention. And keep our attention at a level that they can control. That's the problem. You motherfuckers need to start taking more action. Stop being these fucking cowards that they turned y'all motherfuckers into. And be the warriors that them motherfuckers feared. You have a blessed day.